no matter how hard I press the mouse button. It really isn't going back any further. Hello everybody, my name is Biffa and welcome back to the next episode of City Skylines here in Blightea-on-the-Wold, and we are going to be taking this piece of land here and building another super duper transit hub. If we zoom out a little bit, we can see, if you've got binoculars you can see, but we do have a transit hub over here with train lines that go in and out of the city. We've got another big transit hub over here as well, and this end of the city is really lacking in different forms of transit. If we just take a little look here, there we go. We can see we have some metro lines that cross through the city. We have this train line that skirts around the city, which I'd like to make judicious use of to start moving our people around, to get some cargo collection over here to help with the traffic, and some more buses as well. So I picked out some items I think are going to be really helpful to transform this piece of land here. But before we take a look at those, let's just see if we can tidy all this up here. I feel like this piece of road needs to just straighten out to give us a fighting chance of working with all of this. And also we do have some very hard to see power cables that jump across here. So, whoa, jumpy game. Talking about jumping, so I'm going to grab these. Let's do it like that and connect this up along here instead. Hopefully that will be okay, give us our building space that we need. They can all still get the power that they want as well, which is good, which then means we could remove that item there. Excellent. Okay, and then we really need to just flatten this out a bit, because we're going to have trains and buses and metro and all of that sort of lovely stuff working its way through here. We want to make sure that our building area is absolutely perfect. So I think what we're going to do is take this height here. Let's make that a little bit smaller, and we're just going to smooth all of this out all the way back to the road. There we go, that worked out pretty well. This land was almost flat all the way around anyway, so that's fine. We are going to take this junction here and bring this in. This is going to be the roadway in. It may also connect to this one over here, but what I'm trying to avoid is overburdening this junction here because it is struggling. But I think once we get all of this built and give our citizens extra options of where they'd like to go, we might find that it all sort of sorts its way out. So let's just add in a little road along here, and then I think we'll just continue that down here. We may change that road at some point, but I think that will be okay for now. In fact, I do want that the other way around. I wanted the 3 lanes going in. There we go. Excellent. That looks good. Yeah, and I think at the end we'll change it to this 4-lane road here with some parking on. Yeah, and leave the asymmetry for this little bit over here. We can flatten that out a little bit more, I think, as well. Let's grab this tool here, and we're going to go from there all the way to the end. Yeah, there we go. That's what we need. Excellent. So what items are we going to be using in here? So I've got the multi-platform end station, which I think is going to fit perfectly in this little spot here somewhere. So we're going to add that in. We've got our sunken bypass metro station. I know this one has got metro built into it, but we want to add one of these in as well. The intercity bus terminal. Yeah, this one here. And then also for over here where we've got a lot of cargo stuff going on, I'd like to use one of these distribution centers, which actually adds a rail as well, and see if we can get that into the mix. So let's get started. Oh, have an autosave, a quick sip of tea before we dive in. Are you after a strong, sturdy mug for your cups of tea? Or coffee? It works for both if you really have to. Well, how about our new Cool Beans mug, now available on Biffaplays.com. So let's grab this road here, and I'm going to bring this out as close as we can here to give us some room to work on. That is not at the height we want, so I'm going to put that road out here. We're going to use the Move It mods, grab all of those nodes, Control H to this height. It just like did it automatically. That was really weird. I must have pressed a particular keyboard shortcut that puts it to ground level. I don't know what that was, but there we go. This is going to come in right here, and we're going to butt that up against the road like that. There we go. Excellent. So that's really making use of this space over here, which I really like. And then we need to work out what we're going to do with our lanes. And then I'd like to try and make some parts of this area walkable, but we'll sort of get there when we get there. When I mean walkable, I mean using the pedestrian paths and roads and things like that, but we'll get there when we get there. Let's pop some of these roads around here just to sort of build this up. We're going to need plenty of parking and all that sort of thing. I'm assuming that is the right length. It doesn't look like it, does it? I'm going to do that, and we're going to anarchy that across there, bring that up to there, and then we can take those away. And that is absolutely perfect. There we go. We can take that away as well. Excellent. I haven't really planned how this is all going to lay out, so we want to make sure that we're giving everybody enough space. So the metro goes that way, and then we've got the other metro line in there. So what I was thinking of doing, if we go into this view, we've got this metro line that comes through here, through that little mini hub where the bus station is, and through here. We've also got 2 train lines coming out of here as well. I'd like to repurpose this metro line, instead of going through to there, to come down into here, as well as these 2 train lines. So we're sort of doubling up on stuff, but you know, that's fine. I don't mind that so much. So let's start with this train line over here. Now I'm thinking of some sort of bridge to go across here. We've got European Rail Bridge, but it's only 1 lane one way. That's only 1 lane one way as well. And then we've got the high-speed rail viaduct, which is 2 lane, which I think would actually work really well. We want to get this line to sort of come through here somehow. So let's just see what it looks like if we just swing this over the top, something like this. I don't see any reason that couldn't be done. Let's have a look. Yeah, then we can pop some more posts and things in there as we go along, and we could even upgrade, let's see, this line down here to be like a high-speed line that comes in and out of this train station, and then this other one's a little bit slower. Yeah, that'll be fine. Actually, yeah, that'll be fine. We'll leave that like that, and then let's continue across here. So I'd like to go straight across here like that, which might mean we need to adjust that curve a little bit, but that's okay. And then that brings us nearer to this area over here, which is just what we want. And then I'm thinking about the other rail line. So this is Metro that runs through here above ground. The other rail line we've got is this outside one, and I'm just thinking where that could come in. If that could come in here and also connect up to this one, then it can split off to go in either direction. So maybe if we just leave a little bit of room along the side here, we could add in, maybe over here, a little spur that comes off. There we go, that's not too bad. And if we use this on here, straighten those out. Let's bring this one back. Doesn't really seem to automatically do it as well with the railway lines, does it? But there we go. You keep going back, keep going back, keep going back. There we go. Yeah, that splits out fine either way. So now this one can head on out over here to connect up. There we go, I've sent this up over here. I've also changed all of this line to the normal train line. I think that actually looks a bit better. I'm thinking of upgrading the one that goes around the outside to the high-speed rail, but we will see. Let's just level all of this out from there to there. Excellent, and then we'll go from there to over here. That is a little bit steep. It looks okay, actually. I don't know why they're complaining. We can just sort this node out as well. Excellent. Okay, so that brings us down here. These two all connect up, and now we've got this line over here. Excellent. I'd like to get all of these lines down into, maybe a couple rather than so many coming in and out. So let me just see what I can do here. Okay, there we go. Excellent. So now we're going to hit this road here, and I'm just thinking of ever so slightly changing all of this because we've got, this is already up high. So if we take both of those nodes and change them to that, and then I'm going to grab that road there and change that to an elevated piece, which is going to destroy everything. Please don't destroy everything. There we go. Then I'm going to grab that and change it to an elevated piece as well. So now we can start getting our train lines underneath. I'm going to take these two path pieces and have those, yeah, down to the ground level. Let's just use the down key. Excellent. We'll work on what's going on with these paths in a moment. Oh yeah, there's these ones as well, isn't there? Control H to that height. Yeah, I'm going to delete these because I think we're going to just keep them underground to appear over here a bit later. Let's also grab this one, change that to that. Excellent, because now we can start. Do that. Very good. Now we can slope this down over here. We're going to slope that from there to there. Hopefully that's not too bad. I think that's okay. Don't know why that piece there has all gone a little bit hawky-balky. Maybe we'll just do that. Still doesn't quite like it, does it? Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to add another node in halfway through. We're going to grab... Has that fixed it? No. We're going to grab this one here and we're going to change that to a raised piece. But I wanted the actually, it's working okay. We'll stop there. Now we can bring these railway lines underneath, which is what I was trying to do in the first place. There we go. Excellent. Very good. And I'm also going to change this. I want 2 lines coming in here instead of 1. So the line that goes to the outside is entirely separate from everything else. There we go, like that. And then I think if we just use this tool here, we should be able to go from there. Let's put it onto this mode and do that again. From there to there. Yep, excellent. And then from there to there. And that lines it all up nicely. We could change some of those to a bit more ground level or the slope. I think that's okay. And then we've got a connection to our internal network and a connection to outside as well. Excellent. Move a couple of those trees. Very good. So I'm just thinking of changing this road that's going up here to a slightly thinner road. So if we go with something like that. What else have we got? What else have we got? Let's have a look. Let's try that one. Yeah, I like the look of that one there. And then we're going to shift all this over a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. And then I can use this road. Which way round does this sunken metro station go? So it goes that way. I want it facing up and down over here instead. So if we grab this road here. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Get that one back, do that. Grab that road there. Excellent. So if I brought that out there, would that be enough room? That would be enough room, wouldn't it? And those two... Oh, those two go together nice, don't they? I'm liking that. Definitely, definitely. We can work on this little junction, but... I'm liking the look of that. And running right alongside the road here as well. Very nice. And we've still got some space over here. And this is where I'm thinking of putting the intercity bus terminal. This one here. That is actually quite large. And I know that's going to get super busy. So do I want to just put that right over here? I'm trying to limit the amount of noise that comes over here. If we have this road as a separation between the two... Let's have a look at our noise. Then we should be okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to extend this road out here. We're probably going to end up expanding this road. Now I've put this one in. Is there a 4-lane road that's a little bit smaller? How big is this one? Yeah, this will do. Yeah, so let's have that coming down here. So now we've got extra to work with. And we'll use this one down here, the smaller one, which is fine. Let's grab that node and square things off. Very good. So this is only a 2-lane road, isn't it, really? It's just got those little lines in the middle. Yeah, so we'll go with that. That's fine. And then we can come all the way down here for our intercity bus hub instead. And that will give us extra space to work with, which I think is a good idea. So what do we get in here? We get the ability to add normal buses as well, don't we? Let's just... pop that off and do that. Yeah, so we've got like 8 options in there, and then we get the intercity buses coming in as well. So while we're adding all of these items in, as you can see over here, the cargo traffic has got a little bit ridiculous. I want to use this spot here for one of these distribution rail centres. So it's basically like a cargo train station, but it comes with this sort of big hub thing that attaches into it. It just looks a little bit different. And I'm wondering... Yeah, so it's going to be that one or the first one because I want it on this side. Let's see if we can sort of anarchy this in somehow. Like so. And then we can adjust these roads around it. So now we need to get this train line here connected to the outside. It is on a bit of a slope. So I'm just wondering whether We could sort of sneaky get across here without causing too much of an issue. Something like that. We may need to drop these roads down a little bit, but we can work on that. But then ideally I want this connected to the outside line, which is now over here. So this is actually going to make for an interesting exercise. Let's just see what we can do. Yeah, so I'm wondering whether we could do something like that. We obviously need to straighten some of these parts out here. Let's just get all of this the same height. And I'm deliberately going... Whoa, that's not the right one. I'm deliberately going for a lot of rail infrastructure around here. I just think it looks really cool. I like the way it all overlaps and looks like this. Let's lift that one up as well to get over there. Then we can do a bit of slopey from there to here. Is that going to give us something to here? Is that going to give us something to go a little bit further? How high are we getting here now? That is getting far too close, isn't it? Yeah, let's go a little bit lower. Okay, it's taking a little bit of finagling, but we don't mind a little bit of finagling, do we, to get things right. I'm going to drop all of this down just to give us a little bit more space under here. There we go. We're going to just sort out some of these nodes. Let's have a look. There's one around here somewhere. I want that to be a slope. There we go. Excellent. And that goes in between there, which is good. And I don't think anything is clipping on anything else. That one goes in between there as well. This could all go a little bit lower, actually, couldn't it? Yeah, there we go. And that doesn't look too steep. And is there enough room for the trucks coming underneath? There is. But we do, we do have a tiny problem with these. So I'm going to grab that and turn it round and just see whether I can get these lined up so they actually look like they work. Or what we could do is, if I grab this one here instead, is just put them before and after the bridge. So that one goes on there. And then over this side, we've got this one here, which we'll lower down in a moment. And then this one. I mean, we're almost up to where the next one is anyway. And then we can delete this one here. Now, I'm thinking in between these spaces here, a good load of parking would be nice. Do these... one that runs the other way, so we might... I think this is the one we want. So if we attach some of these in here, and I'm going to leave some spaces in between, something like that. So you can come and park, get on the train, get on the metro, head around the city, which will be good. We've got space for some decorating in between there as well, which would work out nice. And then I am thinking some sort of plaza, food court, something like that in this area here. I know the pedestrian zones have got a few cool things that we could add in. Some of these sort of clip across the roads, don't they? But what else do we need on here? We definitely need some sort of shops along the back here. So if you come out the train station, first thing you want to do is buy a map, get a McDonald's, all that sort of thing. So I'm thinking of going with this Sunken Plaza shopping mall. We've not really used that before. Let's just actually get this road here to come out first, because we're going to want to sort of place up against that. And then get that in the corner there and just take a look at this. So it's open air, but it's got underground shops as well, some stairs to get down. I am very much liking that. And then we can detail around this as well. And then also in this area, I would like to put some services in that are going to provide motorway services for this ring road that goes all the way around our city, which we built in the last episode, and also for the motorway here, which goes all the way through the middle of our city. So that's what we're going to try and do. And I'm thinking of utilising this spot here. We do know that the land is all sorts of different heights and things in here. So what we might just do is grab this road here and bring that out this way. Is that all at the same height? Yep, that's good. And then we've got this service station and restaurant, which is from the Modern Japan Content Creators Pack. Oh, that's going to fit in there perfectly. If we go right up to the edge, definitely got a flat piece of road there, a flat piece of land to go on. That's really good. We've got lots of parking in there, lots of room for decoration that we can do. We can see it from along the motorway. As you're coming down over here, there'll be plenty of signs pointing it out, and from the ring road as well. Excellent. And then finally, I'd like to put in here some sort of petrol station or gas station, as they're called, in the workshop. So we're going to bring like a one-way road up around the back there. Let's bring that in a little bit with the move it mod, because I only want to really go up to the side here. Connect that into there. Is that going the right way? Yeah, that's fine. Then out there. Excellent. And then let's just bunch this down a bit. Go there, there, and there. Go down. Very good. We'll do the same along the back. There we go. Excellent. I want to see if I can just sort of fit it in here. So we've got this one here. I just want to see if that's going to fit in there up against the road. Ever so slightly, we could just jiggery poke that a little bit like this. We'll bring it down to there. That's it. The land stays flat. That fits in. People can come in and out of there. I feel like that needs like another road going around the back. I'm now wondering whether we're going to move that over here instead and go like this. You can come in there, go out there, and then go around the outside. Yeah, that's good. I like that. And then we can decorate that a little bit as well. Very good, very good. Lots of people already walking in here, which is great. That is exactly what we want to see. Very nice. Let's just have a quick look at some of these road junctions in here. So I'm not entirely sure we need traffic lights on all of these. So I'm going to turn those off and just sort of let it deal with itself. Actually, only 2 junctions, isn't it? We have got a traffic light up here. No. So we're going to add in control left click a time traffic light. I might just extend that up to 20. I think we'll do. Everybody's working okay there. Let's just grab these lanes. I'm not quite sure which way. Oh, actually, if I turn those off, we've got a lane for everything, haven't we? Yeah. Excellent. That'll be good. That works well. Let's connect up our metro and then connect up our trains. And then we've got some decorating to do as well. So I'm thinking we're definitely going to have a stop from... Let's grab this and turn the toggle it mod on. Which way is the best way to do that? So that's the one that goes over there. That's the one for here. So these 3 over here are the ones that are going to be internal. So I'm going to start from the outside. And that's going to come all the way up this outside line here. Swing round and come into here. Now we do actually have a couple of lines that come in here. So I am just wondering whether... let's think. If we have that to go to there... and back again as like a shuttle, we'll do that. But then I'm also going to extend one of these 2. So we've got the purple and the green. So they both come on this line by the look of it. They both come down here. Let's follow this around. This one splits off. Yep, definitely. And that comes over here. So this is Upper T Hampton Hub. Very good. And then the other one... Where are we? The purple one continues on over here. So that's... Oh, okay. We're out in the countryside now, aren't we? So that's by High Bicky. Okay. So I'm thinking the one that comes to the hub is the one that we're going to want to bring through. So that was the green one. So if I grab that. And we're going to drag that into the next one over. There we go. And then we'll add some stops in here as well. It's decided to take 2 different lines. That's okay. And did I see an error over here? Nope, that's all right. Excellent. So that one's going to extend. And then this third one, we'll leave it as it is. So let's just pause a sec. I want to grab this train. We're going to change this one up. So what other options have we got? We've got lots of different options. We've got the British Rail trains that we've got down here as well. Here we go. This is the one we're going with. Oh, man, look at all the people waiting over there. That is a class 367 Southeastern train or something like that. So what are all these people doing here, waiting around for nothing, never going to get on a train? Where do they want to go? Let's have a look. Leaving the city tour. Ah, they are. They're all tourists leaving the city. Okay, excellent. So at some point, we'll get an intercity train. And you know what would be good is if we connected this going the other way as well. That to me would make a lot of sense. Can I just bring that out here and connect that up? That connects up okay. So now we can get an intercity train coming in from there. I think it was always connected over here anyway. Yeah, so we could have an intercity train from the outside. Wonder why there's so... Oh my goodness, all those buses. Wonder why there's so many waiting there. Let's see... Something going on with the intercity trains, methinks. Let's just have a quick look at the edge of the map. So we've got this massive train here who's just sat there and now he's gone. I'm going to just move these nodes in a bit because we know we've got a very big train or two. Let's just go like that, shift that down a bit. All these people are going to run. Look at all these people waiting to come into the city, all these tourists. And is that the only node that we've got? Yeah, and then that's the outside. And then the only other place, this train line connects to the outside. It doesn't connect up there. That's a road. Let's follow that along. I think it's over here somewhere. There we go, found it. So you want to make sure that this segment, the last one that connects to the outside of your world, is large enough to take the largest of trains that you've got. Which even now, it isn't, is it? Look, that goes all the way up to there. So that would then possibly block other ones coming in. So that needs to go like all the way down to there. Okay, well, at least we know. And then that's not going to cause any problems. Okay, excellent. Oh, it's working. There we go. Just had this train turn up, taking people out, dropping people off. Excellent. That is what we want to see. Very cool. Right, okay. Let's back away from all of that. Let's check out our metro now to make sure that that is all hooked up. So just jump into our metro line. So we've got the 2 metro. We're just going to use this one here. This one may get used at some other point and go elsewhere, but we will see. So let's go to tunnel here. And as we said, this is going to come up this way. And it's almost going to follow the same line as this other one. But what we're going to do now is connect that up to here. And change this around a bit, weren't we? So that one, I think we're going to have... Ooh, yeah, do you know what we could do? We could have one in there and then this one go into here instead. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. So, we're going to have to be careful here. If there's any lines already on here, they're going to get messed up, aren't they? So, what can we do? Let's have a look. Is there stops on here? There is. So, I'm going to remove those stops from there. And then we can delete, very carefully, this line. Ooh, grief. Don't want to randomly delete some things. There we go. That's fine. We can do that. And then we can connect this one up to there. Excellent. And then if we take that stop and drag it all the way into here. Very good. I'm hoping we can... That's worked out already. Oh, excellent. So I put another stop there. That should be... Okay, yeah, very good. And then this other line here, we're going to connect that one to in here instead. So we have got sort of a crossover double thing going on here. But what we're also going to see, which I always think is great, is we're going to see people coming above ground and crossing over and things like that, which is fantastic. If we go a little bit lower here, we should be able to make it through here. Excellent. Now we can run another stop from here all the way down to here and all the way back again. Excellent. That train there is going to be very confused as to what's going on. So let's then check out these lines. We don't have a name for this area, do we? Well, we do. It's called Warbrook Green, which is a very interesting name. Okay, I don't know whether my lines are going to be automatically changing their names. Let's take a look at the metro. So if I sort it by name... What's the one we're looking for? Metro line number 7. I don't have that mod installed. Okay, so this is going to be... Can I click on that there? Yeah, copy that. So this is going to be Warbrook. To... this one over here. So what is that area called? Feltham, I think it is. Feltham, yeah, there we go. There we go. Excellent. What train do we have in here? We have one of our larger ones. I think that is like a pretty big... Oh, that train's about to disappear, isn't it? Well, I want to keep saying train, mean metro. We don't really have sort of a UK metro going on here, do we? We have these couple of ride ones. I don't know what these are here. But I've got to be honest, it's underground. We're not going to see it anyway, so I think we'll just leave that one as it is. And then we've got, which was the other one here? This orange line, which actually goes all the way over to the Wold bus hub. We all remember that, don't we? So that is going to, yeah, a couple of big areas. So let's find that one on here. We're going to have to change the name. I think this is the one. Is that flashing down there? Wold to the shops? No. Am I in the metro section? Metro line. Oh, it's this one. It's red, but it's orange. So that's now Wold to Walbreck. That's got 8 vehicles on it, so I think that is going to be okay. And that's got an underground train on there. So yeah, we can come back and check that one. Let's get that one running. So I'm glad those are all hooked up. And then we've got this one here can go out somewhere else and give us access into the wider world this way, if we so wish. So let's put a little bit of thought into the pedestrianisation of this area and trying to help the people over here from Aldersgate Abbey to get over to this side. At the minute, they've got to walk all the way round down this really fast road all the way down here, whereas we could help them out with a little bit of an underpass or an overpass. Do we have underpass? Oh, we can make underpasses ourselves, can't we? But we could go for some sort of overpass. I think we can do that. Trade school path. What are they going to look like in here? Well, they're not going to line up straight away, so we'll turn off road guidelines. See if we can just sort of pop that up the side. Yeah, I'm liking that. So we're going to add one of those to each of these. Might move that one there. And I've also got some overpasses in here. Let's just see if we've got any underpasses. Although, I've got to be honest, that is just what you sort of make yourself, isn't it? Yeah, okay, we'll leave that. We'll go for an overpass, then we can see it. 4 to 6 lanes should be the size that we need. And I'm just thinking, building must be placed inside park or roadside. Okay, so if I switch it around this way, that says roadside. I think we're going to have to do a little bit of work on the land here. I want it just at this point here. So if we remove... What? I'm trying to right click. There we go. Thank you very much. Remove those. See if we can just flatten this out and get a little bit of an area working in here. It's not very big, is it? We're probably going to have to go a little bit further up here to get this to fit in and to get a road. I was hoping that would just go back a little bit further, but it... No matter how hard I press the mouse button, it really isn't going back any further. I'm not sure that's going to fit in there. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, and then we're going to use the Move It mod to bring that over here, spin it around like so, and then we're going to see if we can add a road in. Oh, it doesn't even fit across the road, does it? Look. Puts the things right in the middle of the road. Darn it. Well, fine then. We won't be using the overpass. Didn't want to use it anyway. What's this here? Business park overpass? No. Okay, we'll have to just do it with our own paths. There we go. Just something simple like that. And then I'm hoping that we can just sort of curve this around like this and get this to fit in here. There we go. And I'm just sort of thinking that can go straight up there like that. How about we upgrade it to one of these? I think that might... Yeah, there we go. Flatten out a bit. That's what I want. And we'll do that round there. If I upgrade these as well, that's going to look a lot nicer, isn't it? And it's got the little barriers on the side. There we go. Excellent. That's good. And then we could just sort of straighten this out, flatten it out. Oh, good tip for getting it to line up nicely. If we do that from there... Okay, let's try that again. From there to there. Wrong shape. That way round. Oh, look at that. That looks perfect. I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that. That comes up to there. And then how are we going to connect this along here? I think we'll just have a unifying path all along the back, which we'll connect to. There we go. It's looking a lot nicer. Upgrade some of that with some trees. Now we can get people walking over the top from this side to that side, which is going to be really helpful. What else can we add in here? Well, I've got a couple of other options. Let's just jump in to find it. You probably saw me with them here. Services. Got this sign here, which I really like. A UK road sign. It's got on there. So, Starbucks, coffee, KFC, Michael Wood Services. Pretty sure I've been there at some point. We do have a KFC building we can add. We've got Costa instead of whatever this one was. I forgot what it was. I only just looked at it. Starbucks. So we're almost going to be there with what we need, but not quite. So what we're going to do is we're going to add this sign a little bit further along here. There we go. We'll add that at the 300 yard mark on that side, and then we'll do something similar over here, because if they come off and go round, they can still get to it as well, can't they? Yeah, so if we add that zoink on here, and I think that'll do. Yeah, that'll tell people where to go. So let's shut that one. And then KFC we can add in. So we've got a small little KFC building, although on the corner here, I do like this Costa building. There we go, which sort of fits right in with the corner. So I'm thinking about the services, whether we want that. I think the services, we're going to assume, are going to have all their own stuff. So we're going to add this over this side. So if you're coming out of the metro, coming out of the train station, go into your car, you might pop in, get a Costa. And that's a large Costa building. And then we've got our KFC, which we could just add next to it there. I think that'll be okay. We'll do that. And we've also got a travel lodge, which I thought was a fantastic idea for in here. I'm going to squeeze that in there as well. Just before we get to the decoration of this area, I'm just thinking about connecting this road through here. Because at the minute, this is a giant cul-de-sac. I was thinking of connecting this road up to here. The other option is, now, let me know what you think about this in the comments. In the previous episode, we made the great big ring road all the way around the outside, as you can see here, which connects to our highway going in and out there, in and out there, in and out here, in and out here. And that's the railway line. Yeah, so that's it all the way around. I'm thinking of changing this road that comes through the middle, because at the minute that is a motorway that goes in and out there. And this one here is a motorway that goes in and out. I'm possibly thinking of slightly downgrading these roads from the motorway 70-mile-an-hour roads that they are to a smaller sort of collector go in the middle, through the middle. So that would encourage, with the faster speeds, people to use the ring road and then come in on these collectors that we'll have at these various spots. Sort of got connection there as well, but you get what I mean. And then that means that this road here could come through. We wouldn't have this humongous junction in the middle anymore. That'll free up some more space in the middle here. And this road here then could... I clicked a button then expecting something to happen. Nothing happened. Then this road here it is. This one, we'll take that. We'll do that. We'll keep that low. Could then come underneath this bridge. Underneath these railway lines, we'll probably need to just do a bit of anarchy there, and then could connect to whatever's going on up here instead of this great big junction. That is an idea. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Right, let's get to some decorating. And this little spot here, I'm definitely thinking that this needs to be a park. So let me just draw that in. Oh, there we go. Lovely name. Lutterworth Valley Park. I'm loving it. Okay, excellent. So this could be a city park. So the reason is to try and encourage more people to come over here, but also to help the land value. We've got Ordinary Medieval Park over here with all of our older houses. And then suddenly we've got this great big thing here. So I'm assuming the people that have put this together were under obligation to make this a nice area to live in. So we can add in... There we go, a nice big main park entrance, which I'm thinking we're going to do over this way. Got a little bit of parking in there, and then we can also add a park side gate. Small park main gate, yes, we could have a side gate down the end here. We could also have a side gate all the way over here, which boosts the area over there. And then we've got these underpasses here, which sort of came up in the middle there. I've got those now connected all the way along, which I think will help. Oh, getting some traffic coming through here. Right, let's get stuck in. I'm really pleased with the way that's turned out. It's been really well used. The park's already up to level 3. It's going to get to level 5. Absolutely no problem at all. Earn us a little bit of extra money. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below what you think about the inner motorway that we've got. Shall we change that for collectors instead? And subscribe before you go. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.